Hello, Starseeds. Hello, Lightworkers. I'm so glad you're all here. In tonight's, I just came off of filming our show that's going to be posted on our YouTube channel and a Soul Recoded channel. And we were talking about the upper chakras, the heart chakra, the upper heart chakra, and how to bypass the soul, how to bypass the energetics that has been keeping us capped in the 3D matrix. If you are a star seed, if you're a light worker, if you're a shaman, a healer, and or a spiritual person, then you know that there is something at play in our daily life where we're always being kept back or pulled actually back into a low limiting belief mindset, into being unhappy, into being depressed, and I've been through all that, and I know you've been through all that, and we're here together to to build a tribe where we are transmuting and alchemizing all those limiting beliefs and rising just like the phoenix, as you see behind me, with the help of light language, of light codes that are pouring in at this time on our planet. And so many of us, so many more of us are remembering, are coming online and remembering who we were, who we are, and who is our true essence in this lifetime. And embodying this avatar, how we are remembering, one, how to bypass all those triggers that keep us trapped in the 3D matrix, not to raise our frequency, not to raise our vibe, not to be able to go quantum jumping to the new earth. So if you are looking for something that makes your life better, if you're looking for a tribe, for a community that supports you, for a community that believes in you and cheers you on, then come on over to our private Facebook group, Starseed Art to Freedom, because you are the new Noah. You are the Noah of the new earth with your own tribe, and you are the leader, and we all have to step into our leadership to bring our community and our tribe onto our own arc wherever we are placed on this planet, while still being in touch with the other arcs that we are building and setting the groundwork for the new pillars for the new earth. If you're a mom, you do that by nature. As moms, we do this by nature. We are always teaching our beautiful children, and we see the reflection of the soul in their avatar. Moms already know that by heart, by nature. They have that ingrained in them, right? So this is why the ancient cultures, Atlantis and the Lemurian cultures had that. The mother wisdom, the woman wisdom was at the center of their society. So look, tonight I'm wearing my Lyrian ground crew shirt, and I've got my tattoo memories as claws, because one night I was trying to go to sleep one night and I had a vision. I had like an embodiment, energetics, and this has started happening in the last 2.5 years now, where I'm envisioning different body parts, and I know, either in my own old memory, there is a part of me who had claws or who has claws, just like a cat. So these are my new claws that I put on, and my husband saw them. It's like, what is that? And I'm like, so my cat claws. Look, little ground crew, darling. Would you like to join my tribe? And he's like, no, 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 no. I'm going golfing, girl. I don't know about your issue. Like, what you are doing there? It's way beyond his pay grade, darling. But you know what? So is fixing a car for myself. Oh, beyond my pay grade, fixing a car, doing what he does. So you know what? We're all here with our own purposes. Our avatars know the purpose we're here for. And I know how difficult it is, because I go to bed sometimes, and please type in the comments, guys, how do you feel? Am I the only one who goes to bed and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so depressed. Like, when is this going to happen? Like, I want the new earth, like, right now, okay? I have no more patience. I'm so done with this matrix. And all the news you're looking at, everything is like falling apart. And I'm like, dude, we'll be all nuked before we switch into 5D, you know? And I'm like, can we not get there, please? Like, have the timeless before, splitting before. And I encourage you, then please go look and listen to all the shows that are inspiring you, and they are calling in for your wisdom, for that resonate with you, because this is how you are going to light your inner fire up. This is how you're going to light up from within, having recoded those memories, having triggers with new light codes that are coming in. And we are here meant to do just that. So I only want to come quick online and say, hey, I'm just like you, and I'm going through these same things. And, you know, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, like really another day, we're still here. But you know what? We still look up, because we have faith that we are going to become just like the phoenix behind me, rising from its ashes, alchemizing all its hurt and disappointments and desperation and anger and frustration, alchemizing all that every single moment. It's not just like one item and it's done and now I have wings and I'm floating around. No, the phoenix is an everlasting in the now process, constantly in each moment, waking up and growing its wings, growing, rising from its fire. In quantum mechanics shows us, right? There is no past. There is no future. We're all living right now. So the phoenix then has to happen just now, every single second. And it's hard, right? It's like that engine, like the train that goes and goes, like that engine that doesn't stop. And sometimes the human body has like moment of like, oh my gosh, like what is all this, right? And we're tired. Like I've been so tired all these days and weeks specifically, and having so much to integrate and transmute. And sometimes I have nothing to say. Sometimes I feel like, what's the point of even saying anything? And do you feel the same? Because I don't want to feel like I'm alone in here, you know, like, is this just me? Because it could be. It could be, darling. I'm Eastern European, you know, and I'm a sulking Leo. My husband makes fun of me, says, oh, Diana Eeyore is starting again. Like, nothing will work out. I'm like, it's true. Nothing will work out, okay? And he's like, oh, the Eeyore. I'm like, yes, fine. Are you Winnie the Pooh or what? Because I'm Eeyore. And it's true. Like, that's how I grew up. And my childhood wasn't the best. And I don't really believe in anything a lot. Like in that, it's such a hardship. It's a constant war. It's a constant war for me to live in my future avatar. Okay? And sometimes I get off the shows and I feel so disillusioned because I go back into the world and I'm like, so where's all my people? Because I don't see any of you there. I see all the other Eeyores surrounded by all the other Eeyores who are like, oh, the NUK is going to blow up very soon here. Have you heard of that story? And this happens and that happens. And you know, the train derailments, do you know why those even happen? Right? And so many items, things that are there. The trick is, though, to observe them detached, right? Like detached of just we're observing, just like rain. We're not going to step in the rain or in the storm, under the lightning. Well, we see the lightning, we see the rain. Should we get under the lightning? No, we're going to step away and observe. And I think this is just, I just download this right now because I was, yeah, even yesterday, I was like, I want to come online yesterday and come live. And I'm like, I can't. I have nothing to say. I'm like so disillusioned with everything around me and with the 3D matrix, literally. And that I would rather live in a fictional world where, and watch movie. I did a binge yesterday. I'm watching my shows again because like, and then this morning I woke up, I'm like, that's stupid, right? I'm like, really? I mean, maybe we need this, but hello. And I think somebody said, right, I think there was another ad that I saw that was talking exactly about that. How every single time you step back from going live or step back from living your own beautiful avatar, the one that has wings and a crown and has fairy wings or a mermaid tail or, whatever you want to do. You want to be a dancer. That's your avatar. Step into it. But every time we don't, there will be 10 other people who will miss out on an opportunity for them to grow. And that hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, what have I done? Like, what are we doing? It's so true because it's so easy, right? To fall under the waves or like sink under the waves when there's a storm if we're swimming in the ocean, there's a big storm, there are big waves. It's so easy to give up. But if we remember that we have somebody that we fight for, and as a mom, you can relate to that, right? If it's that your child in there, you go and you fight for the child and you do whatever it takes to make sure that your baby has what it needs, has your beautiful light shining upon itself, upon the baby, right? Upon your children, no matter how old they are. They could be like 30 years old, it doesn't matter. They're still your babies. So as moms, we have wired within us how to raise our frequencies, how to build the new earth. And this is our purpose now. Now, at this time, if we start remembering of things, of memories of the past, of the future, maybe, like I have weird memories of the future where I'm somehow, every time I'm trying to understand like how our soul functions or how our brain functions, like, with all its like the chakras and inside, like the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. I see it as like some sort of like, I feel that I've seen it before as a in a very futuristic biotechnology put together. This is like weird. I'm like, I think I've seen that in a movie, but I had these feelings way before I saw. I think I saw that in Battlestar Galactica, right? The other show is the humans. I think it's humans or the iRobot too, but not as much. But where the artificial intelligence becomes so advanced that it creates its own biogenetics, and I'm like, yeah, if I think of my soul, this is how I see it. And perhaps there is some truth to it. Maybe us as avatars, like in the Matrix, right? When he got unplugged, when Noah got unplugged from the Matrix, he found himself in these bubbles of like being its energy sucked away through tubes and whatnot, like really, really freaky, right? But maybe we are here to remember something important. But we are all, how our body has like trillions and trillions of cells, and they all work together to keep us alive, right? And for us to experiment and experience our soul, to experience the virtual reality, the hologram we live in, or what we're creating, our reality. Well, each single cell has to function holistically and like a fractal together with the big part, like all together in a concert. And I believe that you and I are the same. on a grander scale, on a much grander scale. It feels like we cannot achieve what we're supposed to do to bring Earth forward unless we all work together. And I would love to see all of you in person. And maybe one day we will. Maybe one day we'll have all a retreat and get together and hug each other, because we should. See each other and honor the physicality of who we are and our avatars. Say, oh my gosh, I love you. I want to be with you. But we can't do it. Right now, we're all separated, right? You're there, and please type in the comments where you're tuning in from. We have a global community, and my tribe is like all over the globe. And we are cheering for each other, because each and one of us are like the phoenix. All of us, one by one by one. So we are like so many little phoenix trying to grow. The phoenix is trying to grow, right? And getting wings. And then the majors come back and I'm like, oh, no. Did you pay your bills? No, I think you forgot to pay a bill. Excuse you. You'll be like kicked out of your apartment, right? The matrix kicks in, like right there, right? Chopping your wings off a little bit. Or the happier you are, you make a phone call to your mom or dad, like you want to rebuild relationships, because you're a beautiful soul who understands that forgiveness is a quality, and it's a step forward towards the new earth. Oh, let's forgive each other. And you forgive them. How are you? It's okay. I still love you. And they're like, oh my God. And they start again with their bullshit, right? Like, oh, well, I told you, you should not do this. You shouldn't be doing that. And you're like, okay, chop back the wings back, right? Or your boss, or, your neighbor, or your car breaks down, right? Or you name it, because there are so many things that can go wrong in this lifetime, right? In the matrix. However, with the beauty of the quantum mechanics, where we now understand, no, all that is bullshit. That's all a virtual reality that we are creating, molding from within outwards. We're creating our reality from within. Our soul decides it wants to experience this part or that part, or these experiences, and then things happen. But what if we choose to experience something good instead? And then you talk about miracles. You talk about medical miracles. If you go, actually, I'm taking right now the one course where I'm taking the Dolores Cannon hypnosis method of recalling past life, talking to the oversoul, like hypnosis, the quantum hypnosis. And it's amazing how just being able to talk to your own, or with the help of somebody else, to talk to the oversoul, to your oversoul. The oversoul, once the Dolores keeps calling it Mr. Stupid. When Mr. Stupid comes in and says, no, that's not possible. No, you're hearing voices. Oh my God, go get checked, right? Or like, you're hearing what? You're seeing sparkles out in the air, because we're moving through galactic, and we're moving towards a new earth, and what are you talking about? I don't see nothing. Nah, you're imagining, right? I play golf. I'll go play golf, and you're just imagining things. I'm like, okay, well, you're going to come back another lifetime, my darling, and you have to redo all this, right? But we can't convince anybody. It's how how the soul resonates, and this is why you can't convince your family or the person who does not believe in you. You can't convince them of anything. It's like beyond any understanding. That's why I'm so like, I wake sometimes up and I'm like, so again, we're here with this like 3D matrix, and I'm like, oh my gosh, other people have done it and they've succeeded, and we will so too, because we have to believe in ourselves, in our soul. We have to believe in our own truth, and doing that refreshes the codes that go into your operational system, like your as explained through chaotic science. We live in a morphogenetic field, meaning we are creating everything around us, including, our body. We're creating the body, the new body. One cell in our body out of trillions and trillions of cells, each cell has a 28 days life cycle, meaning out of your trillion of cells, every month, every 28 days, we're recreating a new organ or a new piece of skin or a piece of. This means that if we're aware of that, we can embody for real our new avatar. So in the quantum hypnosis technique that Dolores Cannon is teaching, and I'm just the first not even a practitioner yet, and who knows, because you need to the first level, you have to have, I think, 16 or 20 working with people, and I can't travel, so I can't travel yet because I was ill 2 years ago, and I'm still a bit ill, so I can't travel by myself. So I won't be seeing soon anytime soon anybody to actually practice. But it's so beautiful to see how people have, by talking to the oversoul, because that's what I was saying, by talking to the oversoul, where Mr. Stupid gets put to sleep, put to the side, and talking to the oversoul who knows what is your mission already on the planet, who did a contract with your family, with our families, to retrain or try it again in different formats. And this is why a lot of times our families, like, they look weird to us, but also feels like, I think I've seen you in another life. Like, it feels the dynamics. I think the dynamics are the ones that get looked over and over till we're learning the lessons, right? The faster we learn the lesson, the faster we move up. So each day being a brand new day, each moment, each second being a brand new second, that's what we're doing and always striving to do. So then the oversoul says, yeah, and so they were discovering in Dolores Canyon, they discovered that actually birthmarks are places of your soul remembers how it died in a past life, and it has a birthmark. And they've been doing recoding, so to speak, talking to the oversoul, and they've taken the birthmarks away. Once they understood how they died, or understood what the trauma was, or what was the message, right? What was the idea that they needed to learn or to remember? So it's like a dent in the car, right? Like on your truck. It's like, oh my gosh, I got a dent in on my beautiful new car. I got a dent, and like that's a memory of something else that happened before, which is important, right? So truly, to all this new research that has been done, especially in the last 5-10 years, between quantum mechanics, between epigenetics, right? Rewriting our DNA expression, so you can become a brand new person. You can learn brand new things, although it's not written in your DNA. It is, but it has not been activated. So we are looking at so much more, and I think, if you'd ask me, oh, what's my vision? My vision is to put us all together, and my other vision is to have a new Earth school system, which I hope they won't be called a school, because it only trigger bad memories for the children and for us, but a new way of teaching children, teaching about all this wisdom, and not put it under a cover, under the rug, saying, oh no, we don't do that, we're not allowed to have imagination in school, or, oh, you want to dance right now, but no, we're doing math. No singing. Oh, you want to like dance? No dancing right now, darling, because we're doing this, something else. We're like on schedule, okay? I mean, oh, you need a hug? Sorry, I gotta go, right? That's all horrible. What we're doing to our little children, it's beyond any And I believe that that would be the next step, because I'm seeing how the quantum, so all this new research, all these new ways of understanding life in the universe and the cosmos has moved into science, has moved into communities, right? We have different types of communities now. It has moved into how we're building the new wealth for the new earth. And I believe the next step, one that has not been touched, is how we're building schools for our children, right? But we need a community for that. I have all these beautiful dreams. I can't do it alone. I can't do it without support, right? Nor can you, whatever your dream is, you can do it without my support. And that's why we have our private Facebook group, which is, I invite you all, please go check it. Starseed Art to Freedom, because remember, you're Noah, you're today's Noah, your name, your starseed name, your avatar's name, you name it, and you are the ark to the new earth. And in our private Facebook group, we're talking about all this, and we're talking, well, what other ways do we have to build something new? So I want to know, who are you? Okay, if this resonates with you, let's change the paradigm. Let's do something completely different where we actually keep track of each other, right? And build something new. Stay together in a tribe, because I can't do it alone, nor can you. And we live in a tremendous, I mean, but mind you, people are talking about, I mean, from what I'm seeing and the codes I'm receiving, is maybe a few months still we're actually, or even sooner than that, they were actually diverging where the two timelines separate completely. Well, I tell you, I don't want to be on the Matrix timeline, because you've seen the news we're in there, right? I don't want to be part of that. And this is what we're here for. So tomorrow night, if any of this resonates with you, tomorrow night we're actually having a mastermind in our Facebook group, in our private Facebook group. And the mastermind is two soul sisters of mine who have gone through a lot of these processes and a lot of transmutation, alchemizing, and have tapped into a wealth creation vehicle that is supporting the new earth, that is supporting the phoenix. You're the phoenix, right? You are the inner phoenix. Man or woman, does not matter. Each of us, each soul around is the phoenix. Well, my two sisters, tomorrow we're having this every Thursday, every week, and they're live. And our guests are Sarah and Amberly. So yeah, come on over, check what they've done, check and see what is possible for the new earth. And let's prepare a better world for our children. Let's change the paradigm. Let's glitch the matrix. Let's glitch the matrix, baby. I'm all in. All right, like the Hunger Games. Okay, we gotta do something similar to that, because this is what is all about. Exit the game. And if you're with me, type your favorite emoji in the comments and say, yeah, baby, we're all in together. Glitch the matrix, get to the new earth. All right, and shine a light upon your tribe. So I'll drop some more links in the comment or online in our Facebook group on our page for tomorrow night. I think it's at 5 p.m. for Pacific time, 8 p.m. for Eastern Seaboard. So it's a global community. We have our tribe is everywhere, like Australia, Britain, Austria, Canada, the States. So we're Bali, we're all over the place. But I'm telling you, it's a beautiful tribe, and I would love to hear from your tribes. What tribes do you have? Come on over in our group and share your tribe, your experiences. So until later on, I love you all, and I hope you have a blessed night. And here's the light codes for tonight's evening. Check our YouTube. I'll probably put a link to our YouTube show when that comes up by the end of the week. And burn those ashes, baby. Burn those ashes and wiggle your way out of there, okay? And grow those wings. Love you all.